Welcome to Kellis Vegetation. Today I'm going to walk you through creating, emailing, and importing iPad maps using a GIS program. Creating a map, this is a blank GIS map. Notice the blue triangle in the center of the map indicates our current location. There's a measure tool on the bottom center of the screen, little ruler. You click that. You can click any 2 points on a map and it'll give you a distance. If you want to measure an area, you just click multiple points on the map. If we want to add things to our map, we can go to the top left. There's a plus button. You click on that and select basic, and we'll be able to add all these different things to our map. Observations, pins, lines, and polygons. We'll start off with an observation. To add an observation, you just move the screen around and select where you want to place your flag. And once your flag's there, it'll stay in that position. You can move your map around and that area will be flagged. You can edit your observation by clicking the flag and opening the taskbar by clicking the double arrows on the left edge of the screen. There's several things you can edit about your observation from here. To change the color, the style, or the icon, you click on the flag and it'll bring all these options up. From here, you can also name your observation, change the layer it's in, add a description, or attach a photo. Now we're going to add some points, lines, and polygons to our map. To add a line, you just simply click a spot and continue on the path that you want to mark off. A polygon is essentially the same thing. It'll fill in once you mark all the perimeter areas. You can see on here I've dropped some pins and went ahead and named them. Jugs, repairs, water, and parking. Let's talk about layers. If you drag the taskbar out again, you can see all these things that I've added to the map are in their own little layer. You can turn them on or off. You can see I've turned the yellow polygon off. The lines and pins are the only thing that remain visible. It's still there. You just can't see it. I'm going to add a layer. If you go all the way down to the bottom, plus layer, and I named it parking lot. So now I'm going to click on my individual pins and polygons and change the layer to parking lot and add them to that layer. So now you can see everything that I've put on the map is now moved to the parking lot layer. Everything else, zero. There's nothing in those layers. I want to clean up my map a little bit. So I'm going to hit that edit button, and from there, a bunch of red circles pop up. You hit the red circle, you can delete that. Now I've cleaned it up. I've got a nice clean looking map, not cluttered with a bunch of empty layers. Layers and exporting. You can see here that I've now added a new layer called Wilson's and added a polygon and an observation to it. If I want to send this out, the box on the bottom center with the arrow coming out of it, that's your export button. If I click the export button, you can select KMZ format, which is how we email maps. Whatever layer you currently have open is what you're going to send. So for this example, I have the master project layer open. It shows the parking lot and Wilson's. If I email from here, it's going to send both of these maps. If I click on the parking lot layer, you can see it shows everything that is in the parking lot layer. If I email from here, it's going to send just that map. It's not going to send the Wilson's map. Once you selected the layer you want to send and convert your GIS map to a KMZ file, you can choose how you want to send your map. For here, we're going to choose email. Now your KMZ file is actually attached to an email, and you can send it where you need to. So now let's talk about importing a map. Let's say we're on the other side of this email and someone has just emailed me a map. This is what I'll see when I open up my email. I simply click on the parking lot icon, hold it down, and this will pop up. If I want to view it in GIS, I'm going to click the share button. Then you click your GIS button and it'll send the KMZ to your GIS. When you open it up in your GIS, you can choose where you want to put it. I can add it to an existing map, or I can go all the way to the bottom and create a new project. You can see I've opened this one up in a new project. The Wilson's map is no longer there. This is the only thing on this map. You can also switch between maps. If you pull out that taskbar and hit the double blue squares at the top left, it will take you to this screen. So from here, I can swipe left or right and move between all the maps that you saw listed earlier. I can also delete this map on the trash can on the bottom right. From here, you can also add or create a whole new map with the little plus button. And you can also, if you click on where it says Kellis Vegetation right above the map, you can also rename your maps from here. Thank you for watching, and remember, as we always say at Kellis, do the little things right.